Hey Taurus, how are you? My name is Danielle. Welcome to Moonlight Intuition. This is going to be a general reading for you. If there are messages that resonate for you in this reading, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. This all helps my channel grow, so I truly appreciate you. Leave me a comment. Where are you from? Where are you watching from? I'm in Toronto, Canada. If you'd like a personal reading from me, all the info for that is in the description box below. And also, I'm a professional pet sitter and I'm at a new location today. And I'm with our friend Charlie. I'll show you once I pull the cards. He's so sweet. Ooh, nice. Interesting. First of all, I mean, what else do you even need in life? What else do you even need? Okay, Taurus, we have the Three of Wands reversed. We have the Chariot. And we have the Emperor reversed. So right away, you have two major arcana in this reading. Major arcana signify major turning points in life. You have a lot of fire energy in this reading. So for some of you, this could mean, especially in Aries, if some of you have like a prominent Aries in your life or a Sagittarius Leo, there's also Cancerian energy in here, but there's also, I mean, this could also signify just like, I mean, Aries season is coming up. I'm doing this reading on March 6th and Aries season is coming up like the 19th or 20th or 21st or something. So this is also kind of an interesting reading that it's almost like, I think there's a focus on between now and then. So yeah, let's dive in. I mean, this card, the Three of Wands reversed, it does feel, it's like whatever it is that maybe you're like, something you've been wanting maybe, or that like a change that you've wanted, or maybe it's like, and it might be something that you haven't fully, that's like not public. I don't know why that comes to mind, but it's like there might be a change that you're like, you know, it's not just like a thing that you're like, oh, should I plant flowers over here? It's like something that maybe you're like a major change in your life that you've been maybe craving, or there's something that you've wanted and it's not here yet. Take that how it resonates. This is a general reading, but I feel like this is kind of just like the universe is saying, like, if you're like, am I going to have this thing, or am I going to, you know, have the courage to make this change, or am I going to have the courage to do this or to take this leap? I think this is kind of like a yes, but not yet. Okay. We're still in Pisces season, which is a mutable water season. It's very dreamy, very, I mean, it's a ruling card of Pisces is the Hanged Man, which is all about surrender. And it's like Pisces season is like, it's the end of winter. I mean, we're all tired. I mean, I'm tired too. Today I was like, it's been kind of like a weird day, but I've kind of hangmaned myself into it today, kind of surrendered to it. I was like, I'm tired. I slept till 9 a.m. Like that for me is not like, I'm usually like, I like to be up and like, and then like today I was like, I'm exhausted. I just got here with this gorgeous dog. I just want to snuggle him. I bought a new novel. I just kind of have really like, you know, I wanted, my plan for today was to be like, I'm going to start crushing readings this morning. Well, it's now like 4 o'clock when I'm doing your reading, Taurus, and I just started Aries before you. So, and that's okay. And then I kind of just shifted. I was like, okay, well, yeah, I needed some rest today and I wanted to go get myself some nice groceries and nice food because, you know, that's my nomadic lifestyle. That's part of my life. I have to stay on top of that because my health is important to me. So there's something to say, Taurus, that maybe it's just like, take things like a day at a time right now, or even like hour to hour, and like there's no rush. So it's like almost like whatever it is that you're obsessing about maybe, or that you're like, I wish, why am I not moving in this direction, or why is this thing not coming to me, or why? It's almost like when you stop putting all your energy into that, you can start feeling good again. You know what I mean? And whatever is meant for you is already queued up for you anyway. And so whatever's meant for you is coming anyway. And the more you kind of take the energy away from kind of like maybe fixating, you are fixed on, so you can kind of get fixed on things, being like, things should be this way, or I should be doing this, or this person should be with me, or I should be going over here, or I should have this job, or I should like, this friend should be doing this for me and they're not showing up in the way I'd like whatever it is that you're fixed on, it's like you're not then taken away from your inner, from yourself, from your inner knowing, and like taking true care of yourself, and like that true abundance is in you, right? So it's like, yeah, even me today to be like, I think for me to show up for these readings, I'm only showing up in a more powerful way that I kind of took the day to kind of take care of myself, which included nice food, because in the past, you know, when I've been busy, I mean, I'm an actor, I do so many different things, and a thing that has often fallen to the wayside for me has been my health. And now I'm like, no, I'm very dedicated to that it's like, okay, if you show up at a new pet sitting house, or if you're performing across the country, it's like, you go and you get yourself some nourishing food. And also I love to cook. That's just an activity I love to do. And it's like, it's better to do that than to be obsessing over problems, right? So there's something with you, I feel, that it's like almost like, okay, the new energetic year is coming. This is the Emperor. This is big Aries energy. It's coming like on, again, March 19th, 20th, 21st, like the spring equinox is kicking off the energetic year. I feel like there's something like between now and then. It's like, I don't want to just be like, stop worrying, but kind of stop worrying. Or said in a more productive way, maybe it's like, take all the energy of being fixated on whatever it is you're fixated on, and then spread it evenly in so many beautiful things you can do for yourself, right? So if you're fixated on, it's like if you only have 1 can of energy a day and you're wasting all of that can of energy on the thing you're fixated on, it's not going to bring you that thing, that person, that whatever, that clarity, that blah, 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 any faster. But then you're also just wasting your whole energy. So you had no enjoyment, fulfillment in your day to day, and you might not feel good, right? So it's like, we waste a lot of energy very fast on being fixated on things, and meanwhile, whatever it is that you want to change is not ready for you yet. I think it's just like, no, not yet. So why are you like, obsessing over it, whereas otherwise, like for me, right, instead of me being like, I'm gonna wake up and crush the readings, it's like, well, okay, I'm tired, or I could take this can, I could use that to sleep a little bit longer, snuggle this dog. I had a great chat with a couple of people who are very close to me today, and those chats were so meaningful. I was able to use some of that energy for that. I was able to go for a walk. I used some of that energy for that. I was able to go and buy nice groceries. I came back, I made myself a kick-ass lunch. I'm gonna make a great dinner, healthy. And and later, now that I'm doing these readings, I do feel more energized. I also read in my novel, used some of that. I took a nap, used some of that. I took a nice shower. I dried my hair, put on a makeup, like, you know what I mean? It's like, and still I have so much energy left. And now it's like, I started the readings at 3:30 and I feel almost like more energized, and all of a sudden I'm less like catastrophizing on like, oh, I don't have enough time. It's like, I have so much time. It's like 4 o'clock. I can do so many more readings today, or whatever. I'll do 2 more and then I'm good. Then I'm gonna go walk this dog, use some of that energy. See what I mean? When you spread it more evenly, you'll see how you're like, oh, I have like so much energy and time to spare, and then you're not worrying about the thing that isn't meant for you yet, or maybe ever. And then also too, so like the more you spread your energy into yourself, it's almost like it gives you, that's when the clarity comes, right? Sometimes you're like, the things that you even are fixated on, you're like, wait, do I even want that? But the clarity is not going to come by being fixated on it, okay? Also, these are delicious. It's like a sparkling water, orange cream soda. Not a sponsored ad, but it should be. I'm obsessed with sparkling water. So this card is the Chariot. This is big Cancerian energy. For some of you, this could be specifically, you might have a specific Cancerian in your life. For some of you, who knows, this could just be the Chariot energy. Could even be something coming up in the summer. This could even indicate that perhaps there's a move or a decision will be made come the summer, come Cancer season, or maybe a trip. This is kind of a travel card. But if anything, this card is like, you really do hold the reins of your life, right? And I always see the Chariot as, do you remember the movie Jumanji? And how, if not, look it up. But anyway, it's like the board game, the pieces of the board game would move like 1 square at a time. And that's kind of the intuition of the Chariot. It's like, you just gotta take things 1 step at a time. It's almost like in a sideways manner, which is very Cancerian. But it's like, even if you know something that you want for yourself, that you're like, I see this grand, final result that I'd like for myself. But it's like, life doesn't work that way. You can't just, if we were just getting everything we wanted right away, what would be the point of any of this, right? It's like if you went to watch a movie and everyone is like, and then, hello, feature presentation. Everyone has everything they want, the end. It's not how life works. And that's not why we're here, right? So it's like, if there is something you want, you take things 1 game square thing at a time. And then of course, how life works is things never go according to plan, right? Ever. And so along the way, there's like obstacles. So you're physically heading somewhere. Then they're like, oh, there's been a big accident. Well, I have to divert. And that's when, adapting the fluidity of water. I mean, your opposing sign is Scorpio, which is water. It's a deep, deep water sign. And for you to adapt that water flexibility, go with the flow of life is very powerful for you, right? And of course, your earthly stable nature will always be part of you, but you only benefit by leaning into the fluidity of life, right? and taking things one thing at a time. And then sometimes too, when you move through life, when you're like, this is the end goal that I want for this. Well, when you take things one step at a time, usually like sometimes you're like, I don't even want that thing, or that thing turns out completely different than what you thought. And when it happens that way, it's like, it's good, right? Things, we make all these plans, but the universe is like, no, I have another plan for you. So, and this, you know, Chariot can only move forward by being into balance. It's like this these two sphinxes being into balance. So again, that kind of comes to earlier being like, are you putting this full can of energy into being fixated on something, or are you going to spread it evenly and see how much more energy you have when you're like, I'm going to go for a run, I'm going to call my mom, I'm going to call my best friend, have a laugh, I'm going to go into nature, I'm going to go like look at the flowers at the park, I'm going to, whatever it is. It's like you have so much more energy when you balance it in this way. And I think like the Emperor, there's something that I feel like this will make you feel kind of empowered again. I think maybe you feel slightly disempowered. I mean, everyone kind of does right now. Everyone's kind of like, what the fuck is going on? And this is a collective experience, but each zodiac sign is experiencing it in their own way. But I think by kind of leaning into the, yeah, like use your energy to observe the beauty of yourself, of life, of the fun. Something maybe about having fun, Taurus, just leaning into fun again, like to let go of the like rigidity and the being like, like, but things should be this way. It's like, or maybe not, maybe they're not supposed to be that way. I'm gonna go watch a baseball game and have a blast or whatever, right? To have fun. And I think you'll feel more empowered again the more you do that, to not waste your can of energy on being fixated. Because I think there is a new quest for you coming, but it's just like, I think it's not even that it's like, no, not yet. I think the universe is just holding off because it's like, you're not ready to handle it yet, right? So it's like, even me with like money, let's say you're a big money sign. I've never paid attention to my finances ever. And finally, like in the last few years, I have. And it's like, but I've always wanted a lot of money. But it's like, well, why would the universe, why would I be granted a lot of money if I didn't even know how to handle $100? And I'm learning, right? And more money's coming. So it's kind of the same thing. It's like, whatever it is you're fixated on, it might not even be that there's a specific when. It's almost like when you're ready, right? So stop fixating, putting your energy into the worrying, the obsession, the fixated, the things should be this way. Spread your energy evenly and enjoy your life. Life is beautiful. And then the universe will be like, okay, they're stepping into their power again. Here you go. I love you, Taurus. Charlie loves you too. He's so adorable. I wish you such a beautiful day and thank you. Please leave me a comment, a like, subscribe, all that jazz. And I will see you again next week. Love ya.